from Switzerland, and our organization is looking into supporting developing countries and improving their education. This is my 8th time in Zimbabwe, I think. I've been working with the University of Zimbabwe before, and that's when I came in contact with the Jesuits, and I found them to be very reliable partners. Schooling is not extremely interactive yet, and we've made the experience that interaction helps the kids a lot to stay focused on the content that teachers have to convey or want. Then the idea came up to implement this at one of the Jesuit schools. Those interactive teaching methods will not only be helpful for children, I think it's also a big opportunity for teachers being more engaged and looking at children in a more holistic way.
Jim Pelagia is my name. I'm the deputy head at St Peters Catholic Primary School in Harare. Here, children are not being taught, they are learning. They are allowed to explore and find answers for themselves. The questions they are asked allow them to interact. No one is left out. They all participate, even the shy ones, even those the timid ones. Everyone is allowed to participate.
My name is Blessing Matewe. I teach grade 1B at St Peters Primary School in Bari. I qualified in 1995 and I started teaching in 1996. Even if I'm experienced, but I'm learning a lot more, especially in using games and interactive teaching. You know, when you teach the young ones, they learn through games and they interact more with each other through games and play. I think more and more experience in me, and the children themselves, they enjoy a lot.
My name is Maria Giulia De Giuseppe. I'm a teacher from Switzerland. I was asked to come here to Zimbabwe to lead an interactive teaching workshop, which I really enjoy. It's quite a challenge to see how the education system and the teaching setting is really different here as I'm used in Switzerland. But I really like how teachers are receiving different options and support. Interactive teaching has the focus more about the learning setting and how can we activate our students more, and getting the teacher to step back and maybe become a different or a new role as a coach or a supervisor, and let the students having more responsibility. And of course giving them more options to have fun, learn in a different way, and getting more involved in every activity they do.
This week we've been learning quite a lot on interactive teaching. It has helped us quite a lot. I see myself improving in a number of ways because I have learned to move from the traditional way of teaching. Like we're living in a global village, so I actually appreciate Julie coming to help us to improve our teaching methods. We're learning quite a number of things from here, the way they do it in their own country. We're trying to implement that here. So maybe we can match the global standards of teaching and learning. It's quite motivating and interesting to the kids. Interactive teaching is the way to go.
We've learned a bit about it, but more on the theory side. She came to put it more on the practical side, and that has helped us a lot. I've learned that it's more effective to teach using child-centered methods.
I've seen that some of the students need different approaches to learning, and we, the teachers as well, we need to adopt new ways of teaching instead of using the same old way of passing information to the kid. This time we have realized that the kid also has something to contribute towards his or her own learning. So by involving the child in the learning process, we give him the responsibility over the learning, and we also ensure that there's some feedback during the learning process.